So I'm Joey Gilkey. I am the founder of Tribe Prospecting. One, outside of knowing Jason's, his brand is pretty obvious in the agency world, and knowing that he's proven to know how to put together an agency and scale it and put the right systems in place. I joined because I am not a system or a process-driven individual. I'm very high-level strategic, but once it actually gets into a place where I have to put together systems and processes to help our business run smoother, more efficient, I knew that that's not how I'm built, and I wasn't in a position to hire someone at that particular point to do that. And so joining AU was really to help me with the accountability aspect, but also building out systems and processes for the agency, because we were really in infant stage when we joined. From the point of joining AU to now, we actually had a big pivot, and that was one thing that Jason helped with. And one thing I've joked about with Jason is that I think one of the things that he's most valuable for is giving us permission. Like, I think for me, I'm an ideas and strategies guy, and to be given permission on an idea or to be told that's not a good idea is super helpful. And so as we were making that big pivot, it was super influential in that move. And as we built that business, Tribe Prospecting, within the first 45 days, we were already at $250K in revenue. And a lot of that was attributed to hiring the right people, having a sales process, and building a process around our deliverables. I think that's my biggest weakness, is the deliverable side. And so building out systems and processes around that has helped us grow. And we're on a trajectory now, only being 4 months into the business. We're already forecasting to be $1 million business in the first 12 months. So Agency University, I think, is good for anybody who needs accountability, for one. I think one of the biggest attributes of AU or benefits is having other people who are walking through the same things or who have walked through the same things. So, every day, especially in the private Facebook group you have access to, there's people asking questions about how would you handle this situation? How would you hire this particular person? How should I, structure our org chart? What tools should I use here? And I think that's invaluable. I think for the money that you're paying to be an agency university gets paid for really quickly by just having a wealth of experience. Some people are in the same position as you, and you can kind of have people that you're walking alongside of through a particular situation or a hire, or some people who have already walked through it and can say, hey, here's where I made a mistake. Here's where we saw success. And then obviously Jason jumps in and helps everywhere that he can. But what's cool is the community kind of runs itself. And then it's an added bonus that Jason's involved too. I forget the title of chapter 2, but chapter 2 is really influential in helping us decide the vision, the mission, how we're going to position our business in front of our ideal customers. And I can attribute a lot of our success to that chapter alone in the playbook. And so I think investing in the resources that Jason has, you're going to pay for, the agency university membership time and time again. We're approaching $500,000 in revenue, and we'll probably be $1 million business in less than 12 months. It's paid for itself time and time again. So if you're thinking about joining, it is an absolute necessity, especially for a smaller agency who's looking to grow, or an agency that, you have some issues and maybe you're the bottleneck in the business, and you need to remove yourself and create systems and processes around hiring and giving away and delegating. I think that's going to be one of the biggest benefits of joining the AU.